Hello, everyone. So please write something in the chat if you can hear me.
Hallo? Okay, könnt ihr mich hören? Ganz kurz. Ah, super.
Perfect. So I see some yeses. Amazing. So okay, you're super invited to switch on your cameras, and also we have a German translation. So for everyone who's from Germany, the cool thing is you can go on the Dolmetsching site, so down on the three buttons or on the globe, click on Dolmetscher, and then you have the German translation. So
Okay.
perfect. It seems
Ich
to be
spreche jetzt einfach mal
everything
drauf hoch.
is ready. So please let me know where you're tuning in from today. Put it in the chat where you're tuning in from. All over the world, from Greece, Portugal, Austria, Germany, UK, US, Florida, Italy, Spain, Munich, Austria, German, Belgium, Austria, Mallorca, Italy. Yeah, so okay, we have a broad audience. That is amazing. Cool. More and more people coming in, so that is super, super great. But I want to honor your time because we want to start on point. And yeah,
Okay,
let me
hört ihr
welcome you
mich?
here in the Saga family today. I'm super blessed to offer you an amazing training. And I want to introduce someone who's not only, yeah, became a close friend, but also he's the number one trainer in the entire network marketing space. I would call him a legend if I would not know his name. And he helped over 10,000 of people all over the world building their own business and create real results. And that is the cool part. Because what makes him really, really special is he doesn't just teach theory, he shows you exactly what works today. And he makes it so simple that everyone can apply it, right? So I'm super grateful that he's here with us today to really push the second half of the year to the next level so you can rank up, you can create your own legacy. So please put a warm applause, a lot of hearts in the chat for Mr. the legend Frazer Brooks.
Wow. That was unbelievable. Can you keep going? That was way too kind. Question, are we good with the translation? Because I know there's a bit of a Sasha, I think we might need some help with the German translation. Sarah's like
Yes.
the best there is, and
Can
there's a problem.
someone please put me as a translator because I cannot really figure out how this works. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Sasha, looks like
I'm
Sasha's
on it. I'm on it.
he's on it. Come on. Here we go. Let me do with that on my end, and we'll be good to go in the next couple of minutes. Let's see. Yeah, we're good?
Yes.
Okay. Hallo, bitteschön, dankeschön, Hauptenhof, Flughafen, Flughafen, clapped. There we are. Like, yes. Pforzheim. Yes, Pforzheim. Okay, that's a good German word for me to remember. All right. Hey, everyone. First of all, foremost, thank you so much, Sasha, for hosting and introducing and everything you're doing behind the scenes to help people understand Saga, use Saga more, and of course to Sarah for translating to our amazing German friends as well. I wish I could speak German. I wish I could speak Germany. That's probably where my issue is. But yes, let's get into it. All right. So lots to cover in as short a space as possible so that you can actually go and do the work. All right. So here's the cool thing. September and October are the best recruiting months back to back. September is the number one biggest recruiting month in network marketing, followed by October, which is another amazing. Woo! I'm not touching anything. All right, okay. Woo! There we are. Magic. Magic. All right. Followed by October, which is the number three biggest recruiting month. Biggest recruiting month. But it's the best time to recruit. Here's why. November and December are two of the biggest selling months of the year. Why? We have Black Friday in November and we have Christmas in December. But then guess what? January is the second best recruiting month in the entire calendar. but it's also the biggest month where people make big decisions. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever said, new year, new me. Johan, I know you have. I know you have. New year, new me. Right? Gym on Monday, International Chest Day. I get it. I love it. Right? So let's think about it logically, strategically. If you can push to get new recruits in September and October, they have a better chance of selling in November and December to give them the confidence and the certainty that it actually works to then approach people who they know about the business in January. So it really makes up. Now, that's the good thing. September and October, we're in September. The bad thing is 9 days have already gone. A third of the month is gone. See ya, bye-bye, not coming back. So we've either got ahead of the game or we're chasing the game. Okay, so that's the first thing I really want to make sure that you understand. The next like 5 months are probably the most important 5 months that keep coming. It's so important, so important. All right, let's talk about why people don't win. Most people don't win because they don't know how to do it, they don't know when to do it, or they don't do enough, or they're not consistent. So I want you to think about that. Let's say number 1 is you don't know how to do it. Number 2 is you don't know when to do it. Number 3 is you don't do enough of it. Or number 4 is you're not consistent with it. Let me know 1, 2, 3, or 4, which one you feel is your stumbling block. I'll try and read some of these out. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5. You're awesome, Astrid. 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 1, 1, 4, 4, 3. I really hope Sarah's not translating this, by the way, because she's going to go mad. She's going to go crazy. All right, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4. Okay, I'm reading basically everyone's out. So this reveals almost everything that you actually have to work on. Like if you said a 1, you don't know how to do it, then you need the skill training. Right? And by the way, inside the onboarding section of SAGA, we pretty much cover the whole thing. All right. In the library, there's training on this as well. The social selling secrets course, which you all get access to, that will teach you how to do it. If you said 2, like I don't know when to do it, then that's a time management thing. So that's understanding when to do the business and then protecting it. And you'll do that when you get good at using Google Calendar or similar. If you said 3, which was the majority of you, you don't do enough of it, then the question is, why? Or why don't you do enough of it? If your distractions are bigger than your discipline, or your mood is bigger than your vision, you won't do it. The discipline has to be bigger than the distractions. The mood that you're in has to be bigger than the vision, right? You can't let the mood determine the vision. Like if you're excited, great. If you're not excited, you got to do something about it. And number 4 is you're not consistent with it. So you know how to do it, you know when to do it, you're doing enough of it, but you're only brushing your teeth 14 times on a Monday. What about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? You wouldn't leave, if you're like me, you wouldn't leave the house without brushing your teeth because you're scared that you stink. So imagine if you had to treat your business the same way. If you don't speak to people about your business, you stink. But most of you think that you've got commission breath, and when you speak to people, you stink. You actually stink when you don't do the work more than when you do the work. It's a weird thing, and I've just spoken in riddles, but that's the reality. Okay, so we know why most people don't win, and now you know what you need to work on. How, when, enough, or consistency. So do something about it in September and October, right? Learn more, or get more organized, or do more, or be super consistent in the next two months. And whenever you have a challenge or a stumbling block, write down why. Dig deep. Okay, so here are the things that you need in order to make this happen and get progress. Number one, repeatable basics. Repeatable basics. Repeatable basics. Repeatable basics. Now, let me tell you this, right? I'll ask you guys, drop a 9 in the chat if you get bored easily, like me. Johan's like, he put his hand up before I just said the word bored, and he was like, yeah. You bore me, Frazer. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I love you, mate. I hope you're good. Right. A lot of you guys. No. Someone call the police. Right? So I get bored too. But what I've realized is, like, I'm a big Coldplay fan. Anyone like Coldplay? Drop a 0 in the chat if you went to see them when they did their world tour. They're still doing the world tour. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, they started it like 3 years ago. Like, I was saying to Svetlana, like, we watched them live when she was pregnant with Mia. And, like, we have 2 kids now. What the hell? I'm like, what? These guys just don't stop. They're relentless. And when we went to the concert, I'm singing all the words to the song. Svetlana's singing all the words to an English song when she's Russian, which still to me is like a superpower, you guys, right? I can't speak more than one language. I struggle speaking English, right? You guys are way smarter than I ever will be, right? And then the people all in the stadium of 80,000 people are all singing the words to the song. Why? Why? Because they've heard the same song 1,000 times. But for some reason, we haven't got bored of it. Now, we might go listen to Adele. We might go try and listen to Drake. I don't understand that music. I just will never get it. They not like us. That's not even Drake. Like, I don't even, they not like us, they not like us, they not like us, they not like us. I'm like, I am so sorry, Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, John Lennon, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Tina Turner. They not like us. They not like us. Hey, no disrespect on the song. I just don't get it yet. Maybe I'll listen to them. Freddie Mercury, I am so sorry. Right? I am so sorry. Okay? But you listen to it. Now, sometimes you go back. You go and test. Oh, I love this song by Adele. You get a little bit distracted, and then you come back to the concert that you love, the songs that you love, because you have certainty to shout the words from the top of your lungs because you know, you have confidence. So you've got to have that same obsession around the basics, but you've also got to love, you actually got to know what the basics are. So what are the basics? Guess what? You go into SAGA, you click contacts, then you click Kanban view. Ta-da! They're there. Connecting, right? That's basically starting conversations. Then inviting, that is sending invitations. Then informing, that is presentations. Then serving, which is the art of continuing a conversation. And then the last one, it says launching. For me, it's self-leadership, right? Launching is obviously getting someone started, which is a great basic. You can only launch someone when you've got someone who actually wants to join. But self-leadership. Now, I'll talk about self-leadership, then we'll go back to the other 4. There are 2 rules to self-leadership. And self-leadership is the art of leading yourself so that you're able to lead other people to lead themselves. I'll tell you something. It's impossible to lead other people until you can lead yourself. So self-leadership comes before leadership. There are 2 rules to self-leadership. Rule number 1, whatever you said you were going to do it and do it well. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. That's it. There are only 2 rules. Whatever you said you were going to do it and do it well. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. Now, do me a favor. Drop a 7 in the chat if you believe in the universe or the law of attraction. I'm a big fan. It served me so well. Now, there's a saying, if the universe believes you deserve it, the universe will serve it. If the universe believes you deserve it, the universe will serve it. And the deserving comes from trust. Do you deserve love? Yes, if you trust the process. Do you deserve success? Yes, if you trust the process. So here's the thing. If it's to do with trust, this is what the universe is looking for. Do you do what you said you were going to do? I said that I was going to connect with 10 people today. You do 9. The trust, down. You're now no longer deserving of the success. You said that you were going to recruit 10 people this month. You recruit 2. Aha, you didn't say you were going to, you didn't say what you said you didn't do what you said you were going to do. Trust, down. Right? It's kind of simple when you think about it. So if you know you're not going to do it, don't say you're going to do it. Start small. I am going to connect with one person every day. Great, you do it, you do it, you do it. You build the trust. Then magical things start attracting to you. You're a magnet for miracles. It's amazing what happens. Okay, so repeatable basics. Connecting, inviting, informing, and serving. I'll talk to you about how to attract more people about the business a little bit later. So we'll come back to that. But I want you to ask yourself, when it comes to, I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't do enough, and I'm not consistent. When it comes to each of those 4 things, connecting, inviting, informing, and serving, what's your answer between 1 and 4? Do I know how to connect? Yes. Do I know what part of the day I'm going to connect? Yes. Do I connect with enough people? Yes. Do I connect with people consistently? No. Okay, solve that problem. Inviting. Do I know how to invite? Yes. Do I know when to invite in my day? Yes. Do I do enough invitations? No. Am I consistent with my invitations? No. Then fix that. Informing, giving presentations. Do I know how to inform people? Yeah. Do I know when to inform people? Yeah. Do I do enough informing and presenting? No. Fix that. Serving and continuation. Do I know how to serve? No. Fix that. Do I know when to follow up, serve, continue? No. Fix that. Do I do enough of it? Hell no. For everyone. You follow up once, maybe. That's not good enough. You need to follow up 100 times. My favorite follow-up story is of a guy who's made $100 million in network marketing. So imagine this, right? Drop a 1 if you've got a female friend, right? Drop a 1 if you've got a female friend. And drop a 2 in the chat if that female friend has a birthday. And drop a 3 in the chat if that female friend who has a birthday likes flowers. Okay. I see a lot of 1, 2, 3s. So every year, he would send a bunch of flowers to his friend saying, happy birthday. And then he would call her to say, hey, hope you had a great birthday. Did you get the flowers? She said, yeah. How are you? Thanks so much. And he would talk to her about the business. every year for 17 years before she finally said yes. How many of you guys have followed up with someone every year for 17 years? How many of you guys have been involved in the business less than 17 years? How many of you guys are less than 17 years old? But why? But why? Think about it. Drop a 5 in the chat if you know that the business is the best thing for everyone you know to be doing. And remember what I said. Like, only do what you said you're going to do, right? If you say you're going to do it and do it well. If you don't believe the business is the best thing for everyone to do, you won't follow up relentlessly. If you believe it's the best business for everyone that you know to do, then you will follow up relentlessly and you will continue to do so. Anyway, so ask yourself, how, when, enough, consistent on all of the basics, the repeatable basics, and you're going to find exactly what you need to fix. And SAGA makes it so easy because every day you go on there, you see the flipping words. It's telling you the skills that you actually need. And it's removing all the nonsense. You will notice it doesn't say TikTok algorithm on there. You'll notice it doesn't say increase your story views on there. You'll notice it doesn't say how to do a Skype call on there. Because it's removing all that Skype. I always have to give respect to Skype. I love Skype. Changed my life. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So we need repeatable basics. Number 2, we need time management. We have to, time management is the key to productivity. Like if you don't feel like you're good at productivity, it's because you're not very good at managing time. And there are 2 rules with this whilst I grab a timer, right? This is going to look really unprofessional, but I'm grabbing a charger. I am grabbing a charger. Otherwise we're all screwed. Okay, there we are. I've grabbed the charger. The charger is in, the charger is on. All right, happy days. So time management, you got to do 2 things. Number 1, set your time. Remind me, drop a 6 in the chat if you use a Google Calendar, Microsoft Calendar. All right, cool. If you're not dropping a 6 because you don't use some sort of calendar, and I ask you a question, hey, can we do coffee tomorrow, 9 a.m.? Like you need to be opening your phone and telling me if you can or not. You need to be able to tell me what you're doing on Friday at 3 p.m. You need to be able to tell me what you're doing Monday, 10 a.m. Like you just need to be organized. So time management, setting the time. But number 2, that's the easy bit, by the way. Oh my God, that's setting the time is so easy. Number 2, this is the hard part, protecting the time. How many of you guys, be honest, how many of you guys said you were going to do something today at 3 p.m. and something else came up? Life came up. Beep, happened. Little Jimmy decided that he wanted to be a terrorist that day, your kid. And he threw a toy at the screen. Happens a lot, doesn't it? That is the devil seeing if you're ready for it. Saying, hey, this person wants the success. I think they're going to get the success, but let's just test them. Has anyone ever woken up, stood on a piece of Lego or a plug, and then stubbed their toe and then hit their elbow on the door and gone, oh, it's one of those days. And guess what happens? It becomes one of those days. Like whatever you believe to be true is going to be true. So time management, you set the time and then you protect the time. And it's very difficult, right? Especially drop an 8 in the chat if you have kids. It's difficult, right? But I'll tell you this, it's harder without them. Huh? That makes no sense. No. It's harder without them. Why? 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 Because they're your why. Like, that's the reality for a lot of you. Some of you guys don't have kids, but guess what? Maybe one day you will, and everything will change. And it'll become so much easier because you'll be able to look your why in the eye every single day. My screensaver. Look at this. I look at that 300. I think I look at that photo more than I look at their own faces. I'm looking at my phone, looking at my phone, looking at my 300 times a day. It's my why. So if you're thinking, if you're out there going, oh, it's so hard because I've got the kids, don't think that ever again. Oh, the kids. You'll be in the business longer before the kids. You'll be in the business from a more powerful perspective because of the kids. Because you've got that why. All right. Okay. The third one is then getting those around you involved. Right? Getting the people around you involved. So decide what your goal is and the reward. So what's the goal for the next 5 months? September, November, December, January. Clearly, you don't need to know the name of all the months in order to be successful, right? September, October, November, December, January, right? Yes, cheers. Okay. So decide the goal and the reward, then declare it to the universe, and then do the work, right? That's a 3-step process. I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys, but I've got a lot to share, right? So decide the goal, declare it to the world, and then do the work. There's no point in deciding, not telling anyone, and then going, well, no one knew I was going to go for it, so there's no point in me doing the work anyway. They won't find out. Universe finds out everything. Everything. So you decide it, you declare it, you do it. Okay, right. 3 obsessions. And then we're going to go into social media, I promise you. And this is cool. The social media part's cool because not enough people talk about this side of things. So number 1, obsess. You can't obsess over multiple things. You have to obsess about one thing at a time. Steve Jobs was famous for obsessing over one thing in the business for 3 hours a day. Could you imagine that? Like sitting in your office, like running $1 trillion business and just going, how do we overcome this challenge? That's crazy. But if you obsess over one challenge, guess what? You will find the solution to the challenge. And just so you guys are aware, when you overcome one challenge, 3 more challenges appear. And in the beginning, you're going to go, oh, no. When is it going to stop? Eventually, you'll go, bring it on, baby. Come on. Give me more challenges. Throw them at me. So you cut off the head of one challenge, 3 challenges arrive. You cut off all 3 heads of the challenge, 9 arrive. And now you've got 9 challenges. But guess what? The more challenges you have, the bigger the potential of the business. The more challenges you overcome, the more profit you make from that business. It's crazy how it works. But you can't try and overcome 32 different challenges at once. You have to obsess over one. Number 2, obsess over 1 to 3 prospects a week. You don't have to obsess over all the prospects in your connecting column. Just obsess over 1, 2, or 3 of them a week. If you've got more time, obsess over 5 to 10 of them. If you've got more time, obsess over 10 to 20 of them. Just get obsessed with what they're talking about, what they're passionate about, what they're interested in, what their pains are. All right. And the last one, obsess over 1 to 3 team members. Now, you might not have a team yet, But I tell you what, one issue or challenge that most network marketers have is they work with too many people. I tell you this, Steve Jobs, he wouldn't have been working with 100 people. He'd be working with 5. He wouldn't have 100 people in his office and go, right, guys, 3 hours. Let's overcome the challenge. No, he'd have like 2, 3, maybe 5 people. So obsess around one challenge until you overcome it. Then, and I've already kind of told you how to find the challenges that you have. Then obsess over 1 to 3 prospects a week. And then obsess over 1 to 3 team members. Pour into them, give them everything you've got. That's what you got to do. All right. So do me a favor, drop a 9 if you're getting value so far and you're ready for social media, because we're going to social media now. All right, cool. Lots of 9s, lots of 9s. Nice. Wow, 231 people on tonight. That's awesome. Good work, guys. That's so cool. And a little pause for Sarah. Big shout out to Sarah for translating into German. That's so cool. I'm trying to go slowly, but it's kind of difficult for me to go slowly. She's amazing. Looks like she's killing it. So, and she's got great glasses on. Very similar to mine, Sarah. Like, have we come matching? Have we? Yeah, we're like, look at this. Like, oh, we didn't even plan that. Happy days. Come on. Awesome. Good work. Well done. You're awesome. Okay. So the social media part I'm going to talk to you about is to help with your recruiting. Now, the idea is for you to do a recruiting post every day in September and October. Now, I will kind of warn you, if your feed is very much surrounding a certain niche or just a product, then doing this on your feed, on your main platform, might be a little bit weird and underperform massively. So do it in your stories or do it on a different platform, right? Like Nawal's a great example of this, right? She has a huge following around a particular niche and a product. Doing what I'm going to tell you about the business for her, it's the curse, right? She has the blessing of a huge following, but maybe it's the curse because it just won't perform very well for her, and it will look weird, and it could potentially offend her audience. But that's a unicorn situation because she is a unicorn. She's unbelievable. Not saying you guys aren't, but when you follow her, when you see her on social media, you will see next level. So again, let's just say you're going to do this on your feed, and if you're not going to do it on your feed, you're going to do it in the stories or on a platform that you're not mainly focusing on. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a pain that your business can solve. Right? We're going to find a pain that your business can solve. Now, these are like the top 5 pains that network marketing businesses can solve from bottom to top. Number 1, no path to building wealth. And by the way, as I go through these, I want you to write a 1 in the chat if you've ever felt any of the 3 pains that are associated to these categories. So, number 1, no path to building wealth. This would be the fear of never getting ahead. This would be traditional businesses are too risky or expensive. This would be no idea how to invest or grow an income. So that's like a pain that network marketing can solve because you can get ahead. It's not too risky and definitely not expensive. And it's going to give you an idea, especially if you use SAGA, on how to grow an income. Okay. Number 2, lack of community and support. So this is like feeling lonely or unsupported. No mentors or positive influence. Lack of, this is a big one. This was a big one for me, for people around me even. A lack of friends who get your dreams. Like you talk about your dreams and they put you down. Right? So that's number 2, a lack of community and support. Number 3, feeling unfulfilled or stuck. So a lack of passion for your job, feeling like your potential is wasted, desire for more purpose and meaning. So that's pain number 3 that network marketing can solve. Number 4, no control over your schedule. So you're missing important family moments. You're feeling like work dictates your life. There's no freedom to travel or work remotely. That's number 4. And then number 5, lack of financial freedom. Living paycheck to paycheck. Feeling stuck with no way to earn without working more hours. Anxiety over rising costs, bills, future security. Question, would you like me to copy and paste all of those into the chat? Some of the eyes. Yes. Yes. It's going to look a little bit crappy when I do it, but hopefully it'll make sense. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't write German yet. All right. So it'll all be in English, and Sarah's not translating it. All right. She's doing great as it is. All right. So you'll see it says lack of financial freedom, and then the 3. Then the next one, no control over schedule. Then the 3. It's just all as bullet points because I've copied and pasted it. French, no. I'm sorry. No. Français, parlez-vous en français? Je suis anglais. That's it. All right. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, we've got Frenchies in the chat. We've got Frenchies in the chat. Okay. Oh, my Lord. Who's just translated that into German? And oh, my God. Unbelievable. You guys helping each other. Unbelievable. All right. Okay. We've got loads of Frenchies in the chat. I love the Frenchies. Okay. Okay. So there's 15 pains. Pick 1, 2, or 3 of them based on the pain that you felt before you started network marketing. So pick 1, 2, or 3 of them and obsess over those pains. So now what you're going to do every day from today till the end of October, in the 2 big recruiting months of the year back to back, is you're going to create content where those pains, just the one, is the hook. So are you sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Or are you anxious about rising costs, bills, and future security? Or are you feeling stuck with no way to earn without working more hours? Or do you have a lack of passion for your job? Or do you have a lack of friends who really get your dreams? Or do you have a fear of never getting ahead? Or do you ever feel like your potential is wasted? There are 15 pains, but even better, there are 15 hooks. So you have the hook, then you tell a story, maybe about life before, right? Maybe part of your story, maybe about a decision that you made. And then you give the next step, if you want. Now, if you feel you're really bad at this, at the end of October, you ain't going to be very bad. The first few are going to be horrendous. Terrible. But guess what, guys? Progression creates inspiration. When people see you go from a 1 out of 10 to a 2 out of 10, bingo, you've inspired someone. When someone sees you go from a 4 out of 10 to a 7 out of 10, oh my Lord, grab onto your coattails because you're going somewhere. And I want to go with you. So pick 1, 2, or 3 of those pains and then just repeat them in terms of content about pain 1, content about pain 2, content about pain 3. Do that for a couple of weeks to see which ones work best, and then see if you can narrow it down to 1 pain. So you find 1, 2, or 3 pains. Then you create content with the pain as the pitch. Then what you do when you've posted the video, this is what you do. I'm going to show you a little magic trick to boost your engagement. A little magic trick for you. Who likes magic tricks? Only the SAGA community get the magic tricks. Okay. So you make a post. You click the share button, little paper airplane. You type in A on the search. This works on Instagram or Facebook. Then all the people you follow, beginning with A, appear. You select the top one, which is AJ. You hit A again. Aiden. A again. Coach Andreas. Hey, Andreas. Legend. Absolute legend. Ahmed. And Aga. Aga, do. So I've selected 5 people. And you'll see at the bottom in English, it says write a message. And then it says send separately, the blue button. So now I'm going to write a message. Hey, legend. Made this post and wanted to send your way. Let me know what you think, or if you know anyone who would find it helpful, share it with them, or let me know if you have any questions. And then guess what? I hit send separately. Boom, 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 boom. That reel now goes to those 5 people. So guess what? You can't do that either with it. Yeah, Noelle's got some problems, you know. She's created the curse. Too many followers, right? So you then send it out to people. Those 5 people, every time you post, you hit share, you send out to 5 different people. So you start with A, then you go with B, then you go with C, and by the time you get to Z, guess what? You're 3 weeks into the process. So you then go back to A, B, C, D, E. But by doing this, when people watch the video, you get a view. If people watch the video and they like it, you get a like. You're not letting the algorithm dictate. You're letting the people dictate if it's going to work or not. So you find the pain, you create the content around the pain, and then you share it when you've done it. You then save the top performers. The top performers are the ones that outperform the other ones, like the average performance. So if you usually get 100 views and then 2 of them have got 1,000 views, save those ones, post them again in a month's time. There is no such thing as the content police. They come knocking on your door and go, Stephanie, we've seen that you've already made that post before. Can you please take that repeated post down? No, never happens. Just doesn't exist. Like, oh, Zanette, excuse me. That well-performed video that you made 3 weeks ago, you've already posted 3 times. Can you take them 2 down, please? Never happens. Never, ever happens. Hit songs get covered. Go and find your hit songs. Let other people cover them, create their own versions of them. You should be creating your own versions of other people's. Okay, so you find the pains, create videos around the pains, around the business. Remember, these are business pains. Then when you posted it, you share it with 5 to 10 people, different people every time, just with a message. Hey, legend, made this video, thought I would share it your way. Let me know if it helps. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it would help someone else. Share it with someone who you think it would help. I wouldn't worry about the call to action too much. The idea is just getting into the flow. Find the best performers and repeat the best performers. If you want to recruit using content, that's what you've got to be doing. You've got to be creating. But remember the repeatable basics: connecting, inviting, informing, and serving. The content is just to feed the connections. All right? So remember what I said at the beginning. Self-leadership is whatever you said you were going to do it and do it well. So with that in mind, how many of you guys are going to do what I've just shared about the social media stuff? And if you're not going to do it, don't say you're going to do it. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're going to do it. Okay, good. Now remember, if you don't do it, you don't deserve it. I know that might be harsh to say, but fortunately, I'm not your uplines. Right? I love you guys. I want all of you to win as if you were my front line, but I treat you like my front line. Okay. So yeah, you can do it in your story. It's not going to go viral in a story, but again, get into the flow, get into the process. Yeah, and it's time to do it, right? If you do what you said you were going to do, then you're building the trust. And the success is going to come your way. I've never met anyone in network marketing who said they were going to do something, didn't do it, and got it. I'm going to go diamond. Don't do the work. I'm diamond. Woo! Never known it. Never known it my entire life. All right. So guys, I appreciate you. I hope you got some value there. As always, Sarah, thank you so much for translating. I know it's really hard to translate praise towards yourself. So I hope you are translating the thank you to yourself. Sasha, as always, I'm really so grateful for all the work you put in. A lot of you guys know Sasha because of the support that he gives, but genuinely, it's a big sacrifice and a big commitment doing what he does. And then lastly, to all you guys, thank you for taking 45 minutes, nearly an hour of your time here on a Tuesday. I'm really grateful. I just hope it was worth your time, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the next time already. So big love to you all, and I can't wait for the next time.
Yeah, thank you very much. Please put some hearts in the chat for Frazer, for all the knowledge. I'm pretty sure everyone is super fired up now for the rest of the year, right? Everyone now has an action plan what to do. And I think we can make Frazer a great gift. Use it, apply it to your business, and become so successful. I think that is the biggest compliment you can do for everyone who wants to see people win. And also we from SAGA want you to win. And if anytime you have any questions, we also have the feature request, we have the support. So if you have any questions about this, actually this call is recorded and it will be in the library, so you can re-watch it over and over and over again. Because like always, it's not about getting in new things. No, it's sometimes reminded for the things that we actually know, but we don't do them. So, Frazer, it was a great pleasure. I'm looking forward to see you. I'm looking forward to see everyone. By the way, if you want to see Frazer live, there's a big chance in Barcelona next year. I think it's already sold out, but maybe, yeah, you can do some Italian style. No, that's always way.
Italiano!
It's a non-negotiable by this being at this event. And I can promise you, we are working in the background on so much more to make you and for everyone Saga so much better. So that actually it's bad because then you don't have any excuses why you're not winning in this profession. So thank you, everyone. Have a great night and go out, have some fun, and yeah, be happy and see you next time. Thank you very much for your time and focus. Bye
Thanks,
bye.
guys. Ciao, ciao.